Looks like it's 6 o'clock, Carl. Didn't want to leave you hanging there.
Mulberg and Miss Madeja are ready for us.
Yes, you really should wait for a quorum if you don't mind.
Sure, that's a good point. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more. There's 1. We need 1 more.
Hi, Carl.
Miss Mulberg, will I be taking roll?
If you don't mind, yeah.
Okay. Evan is doing some recording for school, so I apologize for the singing in the background.
Hello, everybody.
All right. We will get started in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have quorum. All right. I'm going to start by taking roll. Miss Keys-Gamarra.
I am here.
Hello, hello. Miss Omish.
Hello.
Miss Sizemore-Heiser.
Hello, everybody.
Miss McLaughlin. All right. Miss Tolan.
I'm here, thank you.
Miss Marin. Miss Derenak Koufax.
Here, good evening.
Dr. Anderson.
Hi, good evening.
Miss Corbett Sanders.
Good evening.
Miss Cohen.
Here.
Miss Pekarsky.
Hi, I'm here. Good evening.
All right, fantastic. We have quorum. Give me 1 second to pull up the list. Mr. Anabudo. All right. Well, hello and welcome to this public hearing on the Mosby Woods Elementary School renaming. My name is Carl Frisch. I am the Providence District Representative on the Fairfax County School Board. Before I begin, I do want to recognize my school board colleagues who are in attendance. As we just went through roll, Ms. Cohen, Ms. Sizemore-Heiser, Ms. Dr. Anderson, Ms. Pekarsky, Ms. Derenak Koufax, and of course, Ms. Karen Keys-Gamarra. On behalf of the entire board, I would like to thank you for taking time to share your thoughts with us this evening. Tonight's public hearing is being live streamed at fcps.edu/tv/ch99. We have 7 speakers who will address the board at this hearing. Each speaker is allotted 3 minutes, and we ask that you stay within that time limit. The timer will start when you begin to speak, and the timer will sound at the conclusion of your 3 minutes. When your name is called, please unmute your microphone and begin speaking. If for some reason you do not respond when your name is called, I will call your name again when we reach the end of the list. Please remember to mute your microphone. Excuse me. Please remember to mute your microphone at the end of your 3 minutes. I will now call our first speaker, Teddy Geis.
Yes, hi, good evening. Everyone can hear me?
Hello. You go ahead.
All right, thank you. I'm actually very excited that we're here. As many of you know, I wrote an open letter to the school board earlier this summer talking about how, after the Lee changing to Lewis done by Tammy Koufax, that we really also had to change Mosby Woods since that was the other Confederate school in our system. And I think I'm happy that we're at this great time. I mean, it took a while, but sometimes good things are very slow. With the names recommended by the superintendent, I am out for with them, but I also want the school board to recommend think about and maybe recommend as the new name is L. Douglas Wilder, the first African-American governor of Virginia and in the country. He was a man who brought so much service and dedication to our Commonwealth, to his country, as a former war hero, governor, state senator, and I think he would be a great option for the new name. And I hope the school board will consider this. And, you know, I'm very excited to see this happen. And I really want to thank all the people participating, you, Carl, and Ms. Keys-Gamarra for starting this. And then for the responses I got from Stella Pekarsky, Elaine Tolan, and Rachna Heiser about L. Douglas Wilder. And I think that that would be a great new name for the school. Thank you so much.
I couldn't. Did you call my name? You were muted.
I did, but you can read lips. That's a good talent. Miss Hudson, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for having me speak tonight. So my name is Nikki Hudson. I am a teacher at Mosby Woods, and I've been there for 7 years. So again, thank you for allowing me to speak about the renaming for Mosby Woods. So the word mosaic means a picture produced by arranging small colorful pieces. It also means an individual made up of different types of cells or pieces. And the students and teachers of the school we currently know as Mosby Woods reflect both of these definitions. So every teacher on our staff, every enrolled student, all have colorful pieces within themselves that represent their various nationalities, their religions, their heritage, their beliefs, and so much more. These different pieces come together to create an atmosphere at Mosby Woods that is conducive to acceptance and learning. So as a military spouse, I've moved many times, and I've been on staff at 6 different schools around the nation and overseas. And I've been on staff at 2 schools here in Fairfax County. Mosby Woods by far is the most diverse school I've worked at. So Mosaic Elementary, I feel, would be a fitting reflection of the diversity that currently exists within our building. So thank you for considering this name, and I look forward to being a Mosaic Mustang.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jennifer Smith.
Good evening. Just turning on my video right here. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Jenny Smith. I am a 6th grade teacher also at the current Mosby Woods Elementary School. And following Miss Hudson, I'm also a military-connected spouse and have moved 8 times in the last 18 years. So know what it's like to be in a wonderfully diverse community like Mosby Woods. However, I'm not here to share about me tonight. I am representing 168 6th grade students. We had the opportunity to go around and talk to all 7 of our 6th grade classes at Mosby Woods and share the names with them that were recommended by Dr. Braybrand: Mosaic, 5 Oaks, Barbara Rose Johns, and Mary McBride. The students had an opportunity to learn about each of those names and the backgrounds of what those names are. And then they were given an opportunity to voice their opinions. And I did let the cat out of the bag that I was coming here tonight and told them that I would be the messenger of their voices. They overwhelmingly voted for 2 choices: 5 Oaks with 65 out of 168 votes, and Mosaic with 74 out of 168 votes. So Mosaic did come out ahead. When asked why they chose the names that they wanted, the students responded that Fair Oaks was easy. They liked it. It was just a simple and sounds good name. For Mosaic, however, our 11 and 12-year-olds were very insightful. They said things like, "We are all different cultures, and then when we are put together, we are a beautiful picture where we all belong." They also said Mosaic is a metaphor for our school. We are people who come in different shapes and sizes, and we embrace and celebrate our difference. In a mosaic, every tile is different, but we celebrate unity. So I think we can be proud of what our 11 and 12-year-olds think of the community in which they learn and give and thrive. I would be remiss without telling you they are very concerned about the mascot. They like being Mustangs. When they talked about 5 Oaks, they came up with F words like ferret and flamingo, and they are not overwhelmed by those choices. So the mascot of Mustangs is very important to these sixth graders. And they think Mosaic Mustang seems to really fit that bill. So thank you very much for allowing me to share the voices of our Mosby Woods Mustangs, soon to be, they hope, Mosaic Mustangs. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you. Courtney Stevens.
Good evening. Good evening, members of the board and members of our community. My name is Courtney Stevens, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak this evening regarding the renaming of Mosby Woods Elementary. I believe every person here, if asked, would be able to say the name of the elementary school they attended without a pause. Much more than the name of an actual building, the name of an elementary school should represent all who are inside. I truly can't think of a better representation of the students and staff at Mosby Woods than a mosaic. As defined by Webster, a mosaic is a surface decoration made by inlaying small pieces of variously colored material to form pictures or patterns. Like the students and staff at Mosby Woods, each of us is a small piece, but when laid together, we become a beautiful work of art. I was thrilled to learn that mosaic was one of the names recommended by Dr. Brabrand. From the moment I caught wind of that name many months ago, it made an impact with me. As a literacy leader at Mosby Woods, I work with a wide range of students across all grade levels. I see hundreds and hundreds of unique individuals and what they bring to our school and learning culture. I also work with a wide range of teachers who work tirelessly to bring their individual style and skills to their classrooms. All who attend Mosby Woods, staff and students alike, work and learn inside that building, each bringing their own unique style, own unique abilities. And much like a mosaic, when it's all put together, it's pretty incredible. I feel so lucky to witness this every single day. Whether I was walking through the halls or now popping in and out of virtual classrooms, what I see is a living mosaic. I feel this is the best choice for our new name, as it is the perfect representation of our blending cultures, personalities, and of our wonderfully diverse community. In the 21 years I've been teaching in Fairfax County, I've experienced many things. The one thing I haven't is a school renovation, and I believe a renovation is in Mosby's future. I can almost picture a mosaic of the name Mosaic. I appreciate your time this evening and of your consideration of changing Mosby Woods Elementary to Mosaic. Thank you.
Thank you. Jeannie Reyes. Jeannie Reyes.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Give me 1 second. Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity to speak today. I would like to add my support to changing the name of Mosby Woods to Mosaic. I am both a teacher and a community member who has had 2 children receive an amazing education at Mosby Woods. As a teacher, I work with students who speak more than 1 language at home. They come from multicultural homes with parents who not only want their children to succeed in school, but also encourage them to maintain and be proud of their heritage. At our school, they have this opportunity because cultural diversity is a part of who we are. Every child, multicultural or not, has a unique voice, unique qualities. They have different ways of thinking and learning and perspectives that all meld together to make up our beautiful school. They all fit into a perfect whole, just like a mosaic. When I asked my students how they felt about our school, I received a variety of answers such as, the teachers are the best, other kids are friendly, I like the playground equipment, I love recess. Of course, who doesn't love recess, right? But the answer that went straight to my heart was, it is a school where I feel I belong. They talked about how they feel free to express themselves, share who they are, and how they feel valued by everyone. In a mosaic, each piece of glass, each stone has a unique role and a unique place in the home. That is our school. We are a cultural mosaic. For these reasons, I feel that the name Mosaic would truly reflect the values of our school and our students. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Sana Buzet.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Go ahead.
I just fixed my computer issues.
Okay.
I'm so happy to be a part of this discussion. And I am really happy that in our school board, we have people who are thinking about our students, and they're thinking more about equality and taking away anything that shows any marginalization or racist or discrimination, even in a school name, what I will never think about, but it is a very smart idea. To make it very, very short, last month, my son, who is autistic, has his teacher reading a story about one lady, her name, Ruby Nell Bridge. I was so amazed by this story. She's a young African-American lady, 6-year-old, and she walked to the school, escorted by police, and she made it. I really do recommend that name if I am allowed to do so. And thank you very much. And have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Up next, we have Tina Williams.
Thank you so much. Good evening, school board members. I'm Tina Williams, president of the Fairfax County Federation of Teachers. On behalf of my members, I'd like to thank you all for moving forward with renaming Mosby Woods Elementary, and thank you to all the speakers and the suggestions. We strongly support FCPS renaming all school buildings that honor Confederate leaders. While we appreciate all of the names that have been proposed, we strongly urge the board to select Barbara Rose Johns as the new name. Barbara Rose Johns was a fierce student advocate that helped fight for fair and equitable learning conditions. Her dedication, perseverance, and hard work in Virginia contributed to the ruling of Brown versus the Board of Education that declared segregation unconstitutional. Unfortunately, school segregation is still alive and present in Virginia. A recent report found that racial segregation has gotten worse in Virginia schools over the past 15 years, especially in Virginia metro areas, due to overt and covert racist policies. Data shows that Black and Latinx students are more and more likely to attend schools that are almost entirely non-white, and these schools have fewer resources and course offerings than schools with a larger share of white students. Black and Latinx students in Virginia continue to attend schools with high levels of poverty compared to white students and the overall student body. The greater Washington metro areas, including Fairfax County, have some of the largest Latinx white segregation in Virginia. As Thomas Jefferson High School has demonstrated, without specific diversity goals, specialty magnet or governor schools in Virginia have resulted in less than diverse student bodies. At Thomas Jefferson, only 2% of students were considered economically disadvantaged during the 2018-19 school year, based on receiving free and reduced meals. The way to address and change modern-day segregation in our schools is through intentional, equity-focused policy solutions. One step that our school system can take today to demonstrate its commitment to ending institutional racism and oppression, including existing current-day school segregation and FCPS, is by renaming Mosby Woods to Barbara Rose Johns Elementary. This will honor Mrs. Johns' legacy and publicly acknowledge FCPS as taking a step forward towards ending our modern-day system of school segregation. Thank you all and stay safe.
Carl, you're muted.
You're muted.
It wouldn't be a school board anything without me muting my microphone. I'm sure people are plenty happy when my microphone is muted. With that, I want to thank everyone for virtually attending today's public hearing and for sharing your comments and concerns. The board will vote on the new name for Mosby Woods Elementary School at our school board regular meeting tomorrow, December 3rd. With that, this hearing is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.